Hey everybody, welcome to another random game Unshrinking. The game I have here today I believe is pronounced Steins Gate. I'm not 100% sure. It's Steins semicolon Gate. And it's a visual novel. There's a little bit of text on the front here that says, very hard to read because it's so small. There is no end, though there is a start in space, infinity. It has own power, it ruins, and it goes through, there is a start also in the star, finite. It seems like the grammar is a little bit off, but maybe it's intentional. Only the person who was wisdom can read the most foolish one from the history. Is that supposed to be has wisdom? I don't know. The fish that lives in the sea doesn't know the world and the land. It also ruins and goes if they have wisdom. It is funnier that man exceeds the speed of light than fish start living in the land. It can be said that this is a final ultimatum from the god to the people who can fight. So I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry to say, but this game is supposed to be it's an acclaimed game. It's supposed to be a good game, and it's a visual novel that has a time travel premise. It's rated mature. Obviously created in Japan. It was brought to the U.S. I believe by Just USA, who does they do a lot of Japanese conversions. Yeah, published and distributed, it says here, by Just USA. I don't know if you can read that. But they do a lot of conversions of Japanese visual novels. Now, I used to buy a bunch of these visual novels. However, I stopped, aside from the fact that the gameplay is very limited. It's mostly just reading stuff, and then you get maybe 15 choices out of the whole game of things that you want to do. And if you want to change your mind, you have to backtrack forever. So the gameplay is sometimes a little bit tedious. Aside from that, usually the voices are only in Japanese. Even though they translate the English text, they don't translate the voice. Most of them are hentai games, which I don't necessarily want to have my kids finding around the house. But this one, like I said, was pretty well acclaimed, and it has a time travel theme, which I'm always interested in. It even says it's acclaimed. The acclaimed science fiction adventure game from 5PB and Nitro Plus. And I'll read the back here. The 12th theory of time travel will challenge the will of God. Okay? Okabe Rintaro is an eccentric college student who dreams of conspiracy and chaos. Adopting the persona of a mad scientist, he spends his time developing oddball gadgets with his friends in their makeshift laboratory. Everything changes when they accidentally build a functional time machine. Like, whoops, we accidentally built one. Now they must evade the menace of a worldwide conspiracy while dealing with the consequences of their changes to the timeline. What will Okabe choose when he holds the future in his hand? So anything that involves changes to the timeline, you make changes in the past and affect the present or the future, that's always super cool in my mind, so couldn't resist picking this up. In addition to that, Kirk Kalata of Hardcore Gaming 101 was nice enough recently to give me the opportunity to acquire a Steins Gate text adventure that was published in Japan. So I sort of figured I need to check out the original game as well. Anyway, let's open this up. You see, it's an interesting box because the front is sort of vertically oriented. The back is horizontally oriented. It looks like it sort of opens like this. If you can see, but it looks like it opens the box like a two-piece box except connected at the edge. It sort of opens like a book. I'm not going to try to open just the top of the shrink wrap because for this type of box, usually you have to get all the shrink wrap open to be able to open it up. So let me try to start taking it off here. It came off really nice, very supple shrink wrap. Obviously this is original shrink, it's a pretty new game. And let's see if I was right about how it opens. I guess it looks like I was. So I suspected there was more in here than just a DVD or a CD based on what I saw on the internet, but I wasn't quite sure. One of the reasons I wanted to open it. So what do we have here? We have, looks like, a manual. Yep, Steins Gate playing manual. Config menu. Most of this is how to play the game. Some profiles of the characters, I guess. Which I always seem to do that in visual novels. The characters are so interesting to them for some reason. There's a Steins Gate official fan book. What's a fan book? Is that like an art book? Oh no, spoilers. So I guess it's like information about the game, but it gives away the material of the game, so they're saying don't read it until afterwards. That's pretty cool. So I definitely will not read it now. I have a game disc, which comes in, it's a DVD, it comes in a simple jewel case, but that's fine. Looks nice. And then what's this here? Am I breaking it? Come on, get out of there. Open it up on the side. I'm going to ruin this nice package. And this is something which I'm not going to collapse or whatever. I'm going to store it like this because it's really nice. And it has a feelie here, but I obviously have too much of a spaz to get it out. Come on. Man, not constructed so well. Alright, I finally managed to pry it out. So what is this? 5 PB Games Science Adventure Team since 2007. Okay. Resealable cover, raises flap to open. Alright. Let's open it. What's inside? Is it a coin? What is this? Metal? Oh, it's pins. 2 pins. That's cool. So there's 2 pins here. A little upside down. One says, the one on the right says, you can read it, it says Osh Makufa 2010. I don't know if that's focusing properly. The one on the left says Oshma *** A, and then 2010, but the 2 is like cut off. So maybe this represents like the corruption of the timeline or something like that. I'm really not sure, but it looks really interesting. I don't know if it's focusing properly there, but hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool, even though it's hard to get out. This package doesn't just come with a DVD, it comes with some nice extra stuff here. These pins. And it comes with, aside from the CD, it comes with that fan book and a nice big manual. So this is a pretty cool package. I'm glad to have gotten it. Look forward to playing the game. It looks like it's going to be an interesting game with this time travel mechanic. I'll try to see if I can put some screenshots or gameplay footage up. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Please share. Have a great day, everybody.